Prince Itaman has returned to Meridian. Is the war well and truly over?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's part 23 now. We are, ever in our 20s at this point, and we're here doing the Frozen Wilds expansion up in the way north. We're basically on our way back to challenge Aratuk for Shaman. But the first thing that we're gonna do, if we can, if there's like not a cutscene, we're gonna go up and turn our, we're gonna go up and we're gonna turn the things in. Oh, there's also a side mission here. So we'll grab this as well.
Hey, Lloyd. A little business arrangement?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
More not. Oh, good-hearted luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. You know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So
I don't really know y'all that well, but okay.
Haven't paid.
well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago, and I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up.
Huh.
No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
Who knows?
No telling. But hammer to steel was not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of
Yes,
the
yes.
deal they made.
You and your money.
Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap morphine. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Alright. Oh, well. Alright, let's see. I think you traded all the resources. Yeah, all I have is really... I'll just keep everything for now. So... Question is, how do we get up here? This looks like quite the hefty climb. I mean, at least there's ladders. At least it's not just like, a sheer cliff edge. Well, never mind.
does the Outlander want? I'm looking for Skuli. You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with.
Oh, God.
Quite
Hi.
a view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are, and the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass. That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter. Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments. Like none have seen.
Well, do I have something for you?
Have you always been a painter? I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving. Araya said you two were friends. I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak.
Well, I don't need to ask her where I find pigments, because I've already found them.
Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but, you want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are a call to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door. Do the machines listen to the call? I don't know. Others
I don't know.
are a call to the truth. You could say inspiration or prophecy.
I don't know.
Sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Alright, well, guess what I have for you? I have salt, I have the crystal, and I have the oxide.
Would you look at that, Nora girl? You've brought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs? Honestly, Skuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything. Stop, stop. I'm beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then. That's me. Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Oh, cool!
Where's she going? You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me, inspired me, and the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run. Once the Werak gets a glimpse of the mural, word will get around about how I helped her. So that's it. Nothing more I can do to get people talking. Time to throw my spear at Artak's feet.
She painted me. That's really cool. Oh yeah, I do need to change that out. There's 3. And I got that done. Actually, I just might keep this with me. This storm slinger thing. It's actually been pretty useful. There I am. Look at me.
The hunting grounds are for Banuk to test their skills, not for outlanders to grandstand.
Sir, is this a rope I can grab onto? Apparently not. I don't want to jump halfway down the fucking mountain. Woo! Alright, there we go.
When the old ones
What's this?
graves and our numbers were still small,
Oh, is this just to sit and listen to this guy's story?
led us through the frozen waste.
Is it just chair?
So remember,
It's not a chair.
let's try.
It's a triangle. Okay, so we got that. There's Long Notch over here as well. We can check to see if maybe there's any quests. There's a trophy for doing all of like the side quests and everything. Like I know that's like all of the side quest, all of the like all of this is showing up in the side quest stuff, but you know what I mean.
Your shards on fancy weapons. Without real skill, they're as useful as cards of silk. You're Aloy, right?
Yes.
My pop, Bergrand, told
Bergrand?
me you might be up to see me. Varja, pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk are
Same.
unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around, an ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's. What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
Yeah, I've got a couple things actually. I've got the Fire Forge.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that.
Okay. And I've got the Storm Slinger too.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose.
Jesus, alright.
And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
Alright.
You think you could improve Aratak's spear?
I've never seen a weapon that couldn't be improved by Oseram Craft. You know, I tried to ask him if I could hold her once. Even offered to improve her for free.
How'd that go?
How do you think? He just grunted and kept walking.
Okay.
So you want to hunt a Stormbird? I haven't seen any in the cut.
That's right. But one roost's back near Freeheap. How about a break from all this white? I'll meet you there. What? People expect you to hike for miles, hunt huge machines alone, and just bring stuff back?
Mostly.
Not me. I'm fierce.
Okay. Well, we got that as well. So these are both errands that we have. Stone Yield here as well. I don't know if any quests show up in here. I know, like I said, that there's some side quests that kind of just like show up. So might as well just kind of go around and check. Okay, start me all the way over here, I guess.
Scrub the blood from the ground this stone.
I don't think there's anything here. We can't do the other hunting ground because we're not shaman. Okay, let's see. Errands. Gather a bellowback snout. Why not? Traveling all the way out. Okay, so
Get on with it.
let's get rid of that fucking guy.
That should do it. Varja can finish her forge fire now.
Okay, well, we got that. There's a campfire over there as well. Alright, and we'll meet. Ah. There's the pigment boxes. Well, that's not Survivor Weave. So these are the boxes for these. Oh, some blue gleam in here as well. It's pretty good. Alright. Is there anything? I mean, I don't think there probably is, but... Alright, well... Let's see here. God damn. This is way far away. Okay, let's see here.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom. Got it.
Thanks for not helping me at all. Glad that I did that all by myself.
Varja said she could improve the storm sail like this.
The fuck? Where did she go? What the fuck were you doing?
Got that part you need.
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Here it is. One Stormbird talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did.
That looks insane.
This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
Alright, well, can you improve the forge
I've got
fire
what
over
you asked
here?
for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. and that's a little too close to my family life. She's done, and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original, after all.
I mean, it's just a flamethrower.
Thanks for your work on the forge fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
What you did to that storm slinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
Okay, well, we got those both done. So, let's see. It's got different ammo now. Let's see. Still nothing to get these. I haven't really looked, to be honest. Shock and freeze. Let's do that. Let's see. Fire and handling, of course, because it's a fucking flamethrower. I think we'll wait for another, like, fire-based thing for this. Yes, it's got fire burster rounds. This is just, like, better overall in terms of damage and shit. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let's see. The Huntress 3. Let's go looking for them, I guess. Might as well do all the, like, side quests before, like, continuing with the main quest, because you're just going to open more.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
What are you guys doing?
I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Okay. Probably get this out. Oh shit. I got the guy that mattered. Well, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I kind of killed all three of those guys.
You want to talk about our deal with Bergren? Let's talk.
So,
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this.
Well,
Come
I
on,
sell
boys, back to the
people
hunt. We
complete
still need 2 more
Thunderjaw
Bergen's
hearts, so...
components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sun.
Well, it's not like things are that much better there.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course
No.
you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergren.
Like him? Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw. And
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergren was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snapmaw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The bloody snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Well, it's not like your names are any better.
Don't worry, I don't want to join.
We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
It's not like I want to join you guys anyway. I've plenty of things that I could be doing. Alright guys, just give me 1 second here. Okay. Thought I had a important phone call. I was trying to hurry up and get off. Hate being disturbed in the middle of doing shit. Okay, so where are we going? Alright, we're going all the way up, well, I guess we'll start here. Fuck it, why not? Yeah, you know, when you switch to solar power like we are, you end up having like a lot of people coming around and calling you. Like, we have people who show up and like, because they like either see the solar panels on our house, or they like they don't see the solar panels on our house, and they're like wondering if we're making the switch. Because, you know, the thing is about living here in Arizona, the solar is actually like extremely popular here because we're so hot, and we're such a hot state, and we have sun. You know, like, especially here in Yuma, we have like maybe like 1 or 2 rainstorms a year, and we have like no snow whatsoever. You know, it's like, I was seeing the map. There's like a map that I saw earlier this week of like all this like snow and cold weather coming through, and like all of Arizona pretty much is affected except for us. And that's exactly why, like, Yuma, for example, is such a popular place for solar, because we never don't have a need for it. Like, we always have sun, so. Alright, now what?
Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope, that's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort, though, Urkai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
Yeah, we're not. Alright, well, I totally forgot about the stalkers. Oh, look who did all the work again. Are you guys gonna go kill the Watcher or something? Or whatever you guys plan on doing?
I don't know about you three.
Oh, I also... Oh. I thought I got another skill point that wasn't... Oh, no, I did level up, and that was the skill point, wasn't it? Okay. Anyway, what do I have now? Scorcher Claw, Stalker
I
Sinew.
feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
Yes.
Another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... She was a friend of ours. She challenged the Chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Murdered?
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the Chieftain to a hunting competition. Oni could, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Oniku, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Ty.
You know, if you'd like, I can go kill this guy for you. I'm a vicious, brutal killer. Like, I know that I'm this, like, redhead woman, but I have killed a shitload of people, and I don't give a fuck. I literally, the only person I cared about was murdered by some crazy bastard, and I've been hunting him ever since. So.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikuk wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikuk's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we, Tatai? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
I like these three, actually.
I'm sorry for what you've been through.
I thought they were going to be annoying, but I like them.
Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh.
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So...
Yeah, why don't you call yourselves that? Vomit.
Just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
Just call yourselves
If
Vomit.
you meet us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Oh, I guarantee you'll be there before me. Oh wait, no, you're right. I'll just go. See ya. Yeah, I actually kind of like them. Maybe we should do something about this this murdered Nakoni business. This shitty chieftain. Because I don't really know if those guys can hack it in the Sundom, to be honest. It's a pretty vicious, shitty place. Hello, Mr. Goat. Have you seen these? What do I need? I need a squirrel. I need a squirrel bone. Yeah, and I need... Oh, that's right, I need an owl bone. Oh... That's right, I need an owl bone. I gotta kill a precious, lovable owl.
No sign of him yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
Watch, they're probably... Something's gonna happen to him, watch.
I
No.
was starting to worry about you three. Everything alright?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
Oh,
I
yeah?
can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
You guys, all of you have terrible names.
Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Yeah, no
Well,
shit.
I liked it. Let's hunt.
Why don't you guys call yourselves, like, the son of Banuk? Like, you know, or like the sons of Banuk, even though there's a female among you.
They're scared.
Ouch. Dumb fucking rooster. Roast them. All right, guys. Let's nab up all this shit, shall we? What's this? Oh, there's a fish here. I got a nice fishy skin. Somehow killed a fish in the battle. And another. Get in the water and, oh, I think I've killed numerous amounts of fish. Ugh. Chill water. And some blaze. What are they fighting? Hello? What are you guys doing? What machines are we killing? Are you guys trying to kill this guy over here? Okay, well. Hey, you big fuck. Damn, that thing kind of hurts as the more I use it. I guess it's kind of a give and take type of situation. I actually like it, to be honest. It's come really in handy up here. Alright, well, I think I have your... I think I have what you're looking for, I'd assume.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Perhaps.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah, some words of advice for you. There's some corrupted machines down there, and there's also a lot of shitty people, like the Shadow Karja, so...
This is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are?
Oh, do we get to name them? Well, I mean, what you've endured... You know what? It feels better to say what you've accomplished. Because what you fight for is a little aggressive. I mean, they're not really fighters, but they're also not too soft either, so I think that what you've accomplished is great.
Look around. You've taken down more machines since you left Banur than some hunters take down in a year.
Shattered hearts and all, right,
Even though I killed them
It
all.
wasn't shattered.
technically.
But you took down a Thunderjaw to get that hurt, didn't you?
We did. So, silly suggestion. But what if we were the Shattered Hearts?
You know, I actually like it.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
it's pretty good.
Thank you, Aloy, for seeing us for who we are.
It's pretty sick. The Shattered Hearts. Well, say it. Well, time for me to disappear like Batman and fast travel. Woo! I imagine, like, I always like to imagine that when you fast travel in a game, your character just like in the game world, if fast traveling happened, you just instantly disappear. Like somebody's talking to you, they're like, "Well, I think we'll be on," and then all of a sudden the person fast travels, and then it's like, "Oh,
Chloe's mural.
oh, they're
Word got
gone."
around about how I helped her, so that's
Uh,
it. Nothing more I can do to get Peter's
okay,
ID.
well,
Time to throw my spear at Artak's feet.
I've never traveled further south than the Grave Court.
Bergrand,
In the old days.
how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely. Thanks very much. Hey, do you know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Shattered Hearts now?
really?
Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sunda by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Oh yeah, some blue gleam, baby. Alright, well, might as well open all this crap up. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get rid of our blue and green mods. Oh, and corruption mods too. I have no use for those. Alright, let's start cutting down our resources a little bit. Okay, let's see. Fire resist range attacks, but see, I kind of want all those, to be honest. Anything better for these? Shock and damage versus shock and freeze. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, damage, tear, and fire. Yup. Right, and I think that we'll sell the rest. Can't sell that one. Can't sell this one, right? No. Can't sell any of the ones that are orange. These. Okay, we're good. So I think that we don't need. See, because like this was like the Ice Hunter one. For that was before the master one. So I need to buy. I mean, there's a sample box, but I don't really need that. just have the shadow sling. Alright. That is taken care of. Fireforge is improved now. Let's see. Oh, improved Fireforge. Okay, machines with fire burst. Okay, well, we'll have to remember that. Alright, well, now that we've done that, let's read a little bit more data points, shall we? Veet Eats. Thank you for registering with Veet Eats. What's for dinner? Where's dinner? Who's coming to dinner? Up to you. Step 1, log into Veet Eats. Duh. Step 2, choose a menu. In the mood for Mexican? Chiming for Chinese? Savoring sushi? Peaked for pizza? Any cuisine? Any side or dessert you dream is yours for the taking. Or shall we say, eating? Make your selection, and while the food printer is whipping up your victuals, move on to choose a setting. Where do you want to eat tonight? A 1950s diner, rocking the jukebox tunes, a Polynesian beach, where's that cava colada? Heck, why stop there? Why not try one of our truly exotic, deluxury settings? Fantasy banquet while catching dragon riders joust? Check. Glass bottom helicarrier hovering over a raging volcano? Checkity check. Choose a skin. What do you mean? I know what they mean, but things are getting a little strange here. Sure, we love our friends and loved ones, but do we really have to stare at them and listen to them every darn meal? With Veet Eats, gulp down meets dress up. Is that your boyfriend smacking his lips across the table? Or is that hollow star Ryan Kasabian glowering at you with animal desire? Yeah, you know, be a piece of shit. Is that your kid screaming about how she wants more nuggets? Or is that a blessedly restrained Madame Curie, expounding on the scientific and societal impact of her discoveries? Don't worry, Veet Eats automated systems are just as good at nugget serving and child monitoring as they are at noise canceling. Step 5, eat! That's the part you don't need help with, right? Are we right? Enjoy your Veet Eats meal experience. Yeah, they had the Veet Eats pizza, wasn't it? We got the Pizza Veet, that's right. Pizza Veet. Vert VIP program. Portland International Vertiport is committed to your comfort. The Portland International Vertiport wishes to thank you for your recent patronage. We understand that physical travel can sometimes feel like an uncomfortable anachronism. For those occasions where your bodily presence is required elsewhere, we are committed to making the experience as convenient and effortless as possible. To that end, we offer an exciting opportunity to join our new Verta VIP program. A surprisingly affordable annual subscription fee grants access to a number of luxurious on-site amenities. Relax at Deep Green, our premium spa, or visit, you'll never know. Hey subscriber, nice, you've earned enough Lift Spin points to cash in for a weekend of free rides. Hey Lift Spin subscriber, have you taken a look at your Lift Spin points balance lately? No, because I don't have one of those. Our records show you're due for a free weekend. This sounds like a scam. If you choose to cash in, none of the rides you take in our Lift Spin self-guided vehicles will count towards your monthly allowance. How trip is that? Pretty damn trip. That's the word they're using? What a trip. Check your points balance today to see what other goodies await loyal Lift Spin customers. I don't do that. Greece is calling. Ancient Greece calls to you. Will you answer? The Acropolis, Mount Lycabettus, the Temple of Zeus. Imagine them, not as the grimy ruins they are now, but the immaculate monuments they were back then. Holo Vacay is proud to present the Ancient Greece Experience, a historically authentic holographic rendering of antiquity's greatest civilization. Exert full autonomy over your ancient Athenian adventure. stroll hand in hand with a loved one past the Parthenon, uh, perambulate with Socrates, or Socrates, as a lot of people like to call him. Attend the premiere of a play by Aristophanes. The ancient world is yours to discover without leaving your hollow room. Contact us now to discuss rates. That sounds fun. Avoid the tour. Avoid old New Orleans ghost tours. My wife and I were in New Orleans on business, and we were excited to try this tour. So disappointed. The AR is soup's buggy. 6 crashes on the tour. After one crash, my entire focus froze 2 minutes. Plus, even when it's working, so underwhelming. No actual historical information, just badly rendered ghosts popping from alleys or looming in windows. Bah! Sound effects aren't even synced to the visuals. Soup's poor design. $60 per person? Do not give them your money. We Were Indonesia. We Were Indonesia demands stare down the gray swarm. About halfway through Ali Pasnarov's, We Were Indonesia, the iconoclast documentarian interviews a sweaty, obsequious ad guy at a unnamed holo tourism studio about their virtual Indonesian package, which allows users to visit a squeaky clean facsimile of Indonesia from the comfort of their own home. Behind him, so brazen that it almost comes off as a joke, there's a poster cycling between images of mist-shrouding mountains, verdant rice fields, and an ocean sunset that reads, "See Java as it was meant to be seen." The poster stands as a potent symbol of everything Parsanov is striving against in We Were Indonesia. Though repurposed news segments, contemporary interviews, and exhaustive personnel analysis, Pasnarov explores the history and legacy of the 2041 nanotech disaster at the Citarum River. By the time its narrative concludes, he has not just condemned those responsible for Citarum, but indicated our collective habit of shrugging off the trial and error horrors of the 2040s in favor of a simplified hagiographic account of the Great Clawback. Pasnarov's retro sensibilities and obsession with linear two-dimensional film techniques have long been the favorite talking points of his critics, but here his passion drives him to wield established techniques with devastating surgical precision. Watching We Were Indonesia, we cannot look away. The film compels us to face the lacerating truth that in our quest to turn back the tide, not everyone made it to the shore. And perhaps the most exhilarating moment... Good, I'm tired of reading about it. I really don't care. Grey Swarm's Diary. 6861. Hey, Swarmers. TD time once more. Indianapolis show went great. Castle Freak equals Tres Ghouls and the Real. Big thank yous to everybody who came and hung with us. A special Swarm shout out to Lindsay Frenzy, who handed out copies of her old-fashioned paper zine. Frenzy Files. DIYTC. What better memento of a real space gig than a touch and feel zine? Next up, a double bill with... God, can you imagine people talking like that? Fuck's sake. Alright, so we got, like, what, 12 more? We'll read a little bit more another time. Let's go ahead and challenge Artok for his fucking crown, shall we? Actually, do I have... This is what the Chieftain looks like? It's kind of dumb. I really want that one, to be honest, but... Okay, well, I don't have enough loot names, so it doesn't really matter.
Some like to pretend.
Hey, Aratok, you want to lose that spear? I challenge thee, bitch.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow out there.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
It is!
The Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratok.
That bitch is back me.
The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
Alright. You're right, we will put a quick end to this mockery. I'm gonna whoop his ass, don't worry.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Later.
Yeah. I suppose you do.
I wanted to usurp my brother for the crown!
Didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. Not always the best judge of people. I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually.
Yeah, but you kind of talk to an AI and you don't really know what that is, so...
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor.
Sounds easy enough.
Won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Okay.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And
They all do.
I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then.
Two people fighting.
So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted.
Alright. Let's go. Should be easy enough.
The Frost Figure should be just up there.
Make sure we're full up on everything. Poor owl that I must kill to
Frost Figures.
I don't remember what I needed from a badger, but it's not just meat. Come on.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none.
Okay.
This one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
I don't back down from a fight.
You let us go to Thunder's drum.
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it. I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground.
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Oh, really?
If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
Well, I mean, pretty much all the AI are fucking useless, so.
Alright, gotta head up that mountain.
I'd like to kill this fucking badger.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the path.
Okay, well.
Okay, up we go.
It's just like the proving. Plus, Artok doesn't have what I do. The ability to restart a quest.
Looks like the right way.
By pressing pause.
Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take up the herd below. Every machine.
Well, I heard. Okay, we can do that.
Oh. Seriously?
Climb on up and launch your marker.
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
2 bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Alright.
2 dead bellowbacks. Yeah. Okay, now to the marker. I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Got it.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Close now.
Woohoo!
Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
Oh boy. Oh god. It's one of those bears. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Alright, well. Well, that's the first. Ew. That's 3 dead bears. I win. I kill at least 2 of them.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven she is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
Huzzah! I have won!
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the Chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
That's fair.
Might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Yeah, I don't need you guys fighting.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready.
Alright.
Chieftain.
I am the leader now. I own your tribe. I have come in. As any pilgrim has.
Weapon like Artok's. I guess the Chieftain gets the Chieftain's gear. Varja will want to take a look at the ice rail.
That's true. Alright, so we got the ice rail. So that's our main, yeah, Thunder's Drum. Ice Rail. Frostclaw Heart. Okay, we got the Ice Rail. The Warwick Chieftain. And we need a goat bone now. I'll have to get all these. Of course, they just had to add more crafting shit, didn't they? Let's see. So yeah, fire's freeze. So this is electricity, this is freeze, this is fire. I get it. Outfit! Oh, it's this. It's the dumb fucking horned bullshit. Provides health recovery over time. Yeah, but see, this protects against, like... This protects against the freeze and stuff. I mean, I might as well just put these in because I can't get rid of them, so... I might as well. I'm gonna keep this, though. Okay, we can get double shot finally. And, yeah, now all we need is, to get to, level 60, and then, you know, we'll have the final skill. I think there's, like, 6 skill trees in, Forbidden West. Alright, well, now that we've done that, first of all, come back here. And give the Chieftain's trial a try. Guess what? I'm the chief now.
The best hunters are the ones who come back. The Chieftain's trial is a challenge that will push even the mightiest hunter to their limits. Only the largest, most dangerous machines will be loosed into the arenas.
Fuck yeah.
Learn their weaknesses quickly, and do what you can to exploit them. To best them and survive, that is an ordeal worthy of a chieftain. Use a rope to get to the arena, and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, so 4:30 for the what the burning for the whatever the hell. Now it's these guys we gotta be concerned about. Huzzah! Just like that. Fucking easy as pie. You shall be worthy of the trial. I literally could have just stopped and, you know, scrounged all this crap from all these guys originally. I'm like running out of sparkers though, surprisingly. Well, I guess I kind of cheapened it by using that thing the whole time, but you know, whatever. Let's make sure that we loot these guys.
Blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
They always have good stuff. Fire, freeze. Trying to find the medicinal stuff so I can fill up on that as well. It's the Scorchers that I was most concerned about. These guys are tough as fuck.
Save these for the trail.
Here we are. Filled up on health. Just tools. Where the hell is she? Here she is. Okay. Huzzah!
Conquered it on your first run and didn't even make it look difficult.
Nope.
I swear it on the ice. You're as good as any Banuk champion.
Thank you.
No more trials. Not yet.
You can always come back.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, we got a skill point for that. How much blue gleam do I have now? 16. Well, I can get this finally. That's what I wanted. I already have that as well. Now that's the last one. You sell any you sell any sparkers, by the way? I'm just gonna, if you don't mind. Thanks, buddy. Okay. So we've got that done. Oh, yes. I'll need to go and meet up with what's her face. Just checking to see if there's anything else around. I don't know. We should probably go back to Song's Edge. See if there's anything here. Any like side quests that have shown up since we've now become the chief? I'm sure all these people have the fucking problems they need solved. There is indeed a quest down here. Alright. It typically will show up every time you like are in the vicinity, I guess you could say, of a main like town or city. What the fuck is going on over here?
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out, away from the Werak. from protection, from our songs.
My chieftain, Copeland, am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favored. But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength? Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Okay. Well, see ya. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
You took Aratak's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light. And the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had caused a quarrel, I was the solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now when Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man?
Of course. For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth. March me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the horn gives a call for my exile.
Okay, so we have that, which I think we'll do next time. All that. Fire, shock, and freeze. You would think that that would be... Okay, so this is ice. Well, fire's not going to help. Alright, so we got that. So, Long Notch, we have what's-her-face with the improving the weapons.
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you.
Umnak.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
Okay, get on with it. What do you want?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles.
You're putting me to sleep, Umnak.
Strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
And I'll kill it in 5 minutes.
And my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then. A skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres.
Oh, the claws beneath, it must be one of the mole things. Rock breakers.
I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Must be like a deranged or a demonic rock breaker. Demonic.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing.
So you want to throw my corpse on top of the pile?
To live in a world without the claws, and to die while it still makes children orphans.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath.
I'm too old and brittle!
If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams
Help me fight, kill the thing!
But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The
This is the 6th.
Say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
It is the 6th winter. Alright. Well, that's that. Alright, well, I will go ahead and drop a save here. And then when we return next time, we will do these side quests. We'll talk to, what's her face? We'll find the claws beneath. We'll take that down. Yeah. We'll do all that stuff. And I'll try to do a little bit of hunting maybe in between this part and the next to get these tutorial stuff done. So, take care, everybody. See you on the next one.